4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! I made it back just in time. Mr. Junie gave himself 5 minutes as well. And this is what I found. Let's see how many dollars I found. Let's count it together. I see a group of 5 tallies here, so I know this is 5. And I'm gonna count on by ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I found $9 all together. In my dimes category, how many dimes did I find? I found 1, 2. I only found 2 dimes in my home. And last but not least, let's look at our quarter category. I see a group of 5 again. And how many more? Let's count by ones. 5, 6, 7. I found 7 quarters all together. Now I can represent this information in a pictograph. Do you remember what pictograph means? A pictograph, I'm gonna write that at the top. A pictograph is another kind of graph that tells us information about something, but we don't use bars. Instead of bars, what do we use to give us information? We use pictures. What do we use? Pictures. That's why it's called a pictograph. It's a graph with pictures. So first, let us write down our title of the graph. What is this graph gonna be about? Is it gonna be about ice cream? Is it gonna be about different colors? What is it gonna be about? Our graph is gonna be about money. So that's our title. The title is money because the graph is about money. So now I'm gonna draw a big rectangle to get my pictograph started. And I'm gonna draw a line that goes down here. This side will be all the categories. So how many categories do I have? 1, 2, 3. So now I have to divide or decompose this rectangle into 3 smaller rows. So here's 1 row. This will be for my dollar. So I'm gonna try and write $1. And then I have another money, another kind of money here. So I'm gonna make another category. So I'm gonna write down dime. And then my last category is going to be quarter. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a picture to represent what I found. So, let's think, what picture can we use? Now, yesterday we used a circle with a money sign. You can use that. It's actually up to you what picture you want to use. So that picture could be anything from a heart, it could be a sun, it could be a rainbow. Maybe I'll I'll just draw a heart. But it's super important that you also include your key, because your key tells you what that picture represents. So I chose a heart, that's the picture I chose, and it represents one kind of money. So I can write the heart, each heart represents one kind of money. So let's fill out our pictograph now, since we have our key. If I look back at my tallies, how many dollars did I find? I found $9. So how many hearts am I going to draw? I'm just going to draw one heart, 2 hearts. How many hearts? 9 hearts, because I found $9. So here's 1, 2, 3 hearts, 4, 5, 6 hearts, 7, 8, 9 hearts. So if I read my graph so far, if I read my pictograph, and I think, how many dollars did I find? I found $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. Is that correct? Does it match this? Yeah, it matches my tallies. So far, Mr. Junie is correct. Now let's move over to our dimes. How many dimes did Mr. Junie find? 2. So that means, how many hearts do I have to draw? 2. So, 1, 2. Let's check. How many dimes did I find? Let's see, I found 1 dime, 2 dimes. Does it match my tallies? Yes, so far so good. Let's finish with our quarters. Now let's look. How many quarters did Mr. Junie find? How many tallies? Okay, so now I can fill out the rest of my pictograph. Let's see. Done. Let's see. How many quarters did I find? In my pictograph, it says I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarters. Is that correct? Did Mr. Junie find 6 quarters? Let's check our tallies. How many quarters did Mr. Junie find? I found 7, not 6. So, am I done? No, I can't stop yet. Did I get to 7 yet? No. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't get to 7. So that means I have to keep adding them until I hit 7, until I say 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. And now I got it correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters. And there is my pictograph. Awesome, friends. So look, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9. I found 2 dimes, and I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters. In my key, each heart that I drew in my pictograph represents one kind of money, either the coins or the dollar. And the title of my graph is Money. My graph is about money that Mr. Junie found on his hunt. All right, friends, so we finished our pictograph today. And if you think that was too easy peasy, I have 2 challenge questions for you. Everyone say challenge number 1. For challenge number 1, I'm gonna write down chili and the number 1. I want you to find the sum of all of the money you found. So how can you find the sum? The sum is if you add all of your parts together. So you want to find how much money you found all together. That's your sum. If that first challenge is still too easy for you, I want you to do the second challenge. Everyone say challenge number 2. For challenge number 2, I want you to look for the category with the greatest number and also the category with the least amount of money. So, first thing I'm going to do is look for the category with the greatest amount or the most. Let's see, which would be the dollars. I'm going to write down G for greatest. And then now I have to look for the other category that has the least amount of money, which should be the dime because it has the smallest number found. So now what I want you to do is do some subtraction. I want you to take away the least amount from the greatest amount. So I'm going to look first on my greatest amount, which is for the dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I want you to take away the least, which is the dime. 1, 2. So what would 9 minus 2 equal? It would equal 7. I can use my fingers. I can also use my brain and count backwards. So I have 9 in my brain and count backwards 2 times. So 9, count backwards, 8, 7. So 9 minus 2 should equal 7. Those are 2 different challenge questions that you can take on if it's too easy peasy for you. Again, first challenge, you can find the sum. So how much money did you find all together? And 2, take the greatest number and the smallest number and subtract. All right, friends, good luck, and make sure you share your work in our Facebook. All right, good luck, everyone. Thank you for watching today's daily math activity. Make sure you share your pictures and your videos in the comments below. And don't forget to wear your costumes of your career for today, just like Mr. Junie in his pilot outfit. Tomorrow's Spirit Day is Tourist Day. Tourists are people who visit other places and they're not from that place. So tourists go to Disneyland, tourists go to Hawaii. These tourists visit other places, but they're not from there. So you can dress up as a tourist tomorrow for tomorrow's daily math activity and math meeting. All right, cool. So I'll see y'all tomorrow for another daily math activity. Peace out.